This is part 23 of our Link's Awakening walkthrough, and in this part we're going to be making our way to the 6th dungeon of the game, which is the Face Shrine.
And this commentary is going to be as good as Michael Jordan.
That's what we Number 23, baby.
Kind of quirky there. But
Number 23. Number 23.
Cheesy, but well, hey, I liked it.
I will say, I am pretty excited for this part.
That's why I said that.
Yeah, there's a few little things in this walkthrough that like really help make this game kind of jump out, I think, a little bit. But we got to make our way to the Face Shrine area first, and unfortunately that involves going back through.
You know, as we talked about like in our last walkthrough, I'm kind of going to like the beginning areas. Like the Mysterious Woods is also a good example. Like we've not been there in quite a long time, and so it's just nice to kind of go back there and just like not reminisce, but just get a reminder of what that area was like. And
it's so random too. There's that one treasure chest in there, and it only had like 50 rupees or whatever.
Why did you go through that flower garden, by the way?
I don't know. I wanted to cut some bushes. I don't know. But like the only reason of going back to the Mysterious Forest was to get that one treasure chest. I only had 50 rupees, but we couldn't get it till we had the hook shots.
Oh, that's right, you couldn't. Okay.
So it's just kind of obscure.
As you can see, we just spent our rupees on the bow and arrow. Yeah. So I mean, it's good to get as many rupees as you can now.
And I'm trying to save up to buy that third song, which again it either costs 200 or 300. I can't remember.
I don't remember either.
And we'll get it in the signpost maze. So I'm grabbing all the rupees I can.
The signpost maze. Okay, I remember that.
Yeah. But now we're finally making our way to the Face Shrine area. It's just northeast of Animal Village there. And we've actually come up to this area once before when we were on the hunt for the 20th Secret Seashell.
Oh yeah, I remember that. 'Cause we went way out of our way to get that Secret Seashell, which was completely worth it with
Absolutely
the L2 sword. I mean, I don't mind going out of my way for that whatsoever.
Yeah, it's just finally worthwhile to get that sword. So we came up here.
Now I kind of don't like, because like what the whole logic is here is like the south one's like not even a mini dungeon, I guess you could say. It's just like a room that you'll see you fight like an enemy.
Yeah.
But then like the north one's like a dungeon. I didn't like how they were that different,
And not only are they that different, just the little areas that surround them are really different.
Well, I'm okay with that, but go ahead.
Yeah. Like the southern area is like this desert-looking area with these statues that attack you, while the northern side is more of the like just the rocks and bushes that we're familiar with Koholint Island. Yeah. But you are right though that when he says there's a north shrine and a south shrine,
I think two dungeons.
Yeah, or like two dungeons that are somehow connected.
Yeah, or something like that. But like, I kind of wish it would have been that way, because I think they kind of like the south one actually got like a part of the shaft. I mean, well, not part of the shaft. It did get the full shaft, but I just remember when I saw that, I was like, okay, so we got two shrines coming up next, and just I don't know, it wasn't that. So not really disappointing. Just I guess I kind of wish it would have been that way.
They could have done a little bit more with it, but I will say the South Shrine has quite a bombshell coming up here on us.
Yeah, it's not the first time I never got what I wanted in Zelda either. So
oh god, that is the truth. But I do love like the South Shrine. Once we get in there, and you'll see it here in just a minute. I kind of jumped the gun a little bit here. The mini boss that we fight gives you the key to the North Shrine.
Yeah, the face key, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, he's a bit of a throwback to the very first boss from A Link to the Past.
Yeah, the Eastern Palace, like the second phase of the Eastern Palace, correct? Or it's the Eastern Palace.
Where all he does is kind of jump after you.
Like we're shooting arrows on him or whatever.
Yeah, but thankfully we don't have to shoot arrows at this guy. And with the L2 sword, he's kind of a piece of cake.
Now, I mentioned like before in like some of our other walkthrough parts, but like I really like how they made like first you had to have a key to get into the dungeon.
Yep.
But then that they put those keys like in separate places that you had to go to, and like we've been doing it throughout the game, but just it's something that I really like.
It just adds a little bit between the dungeons. I agree with you completely.
And then like on that start menu right there, you see like all the keys that you got, and kind of just like a collector's thing.
Now I will say, first of all, I love the music in this room right now.
It is pretty cool.
It's another take on the Windfish, Ballad of the Windfish.
Yes.
But it's like a more like a ominous, like in a lower key or something.
It's different. It's just slightly different that makes it sound completely different.
And which is perfectly appropriate because this plaque, or this whatever you call it that we're reading right now, tells you if you wake the Windfish, the whole island's going to disappear. The whole thing's an illusion. It's the first time.
And I love that stone tablet right there. Like, just the art. It looks like kind of like one of those ancient things that's been there for years and years and years.
And I love it. I feel like the thought of the island being an illusion or a dream has been hinted at throughout the entire game.
It really has been hinted.
But that's the first time that like something came out and explicitly says The island's but a dream of the Windfish.
I'm surprised it came out that strong.
I know.
And really kind of early. Like, maybe, like after we beat, like, the 8th dungeon.
Yeah.
And we're going to fight the final boss. Like, maybe something right there would have been, like, you know.
Yeah.
But this seemed, like, really early to give us, like, a hint or a clue or just something that early.
Exactly. But the owl comes out here now and says, I know you read that, and that's what it says, but no one knows for sure.
Yeah, until you wake the Windfish up.
Yeah, so obviously waking up the Windfish has kind of been our goal this entire game. But I thought that was a really powerful kind of reveal right there. And
it really was.
Like I said, I love the look of that plaque. I love the music that was going on for it. It felt like a very monumental moment.
And for a game that didn't have like the graphical capabilities that other games do nowadays, I mean, that was a pretty detailed image. I would say that little plaque on the wall right there.
In between, and like that combined with, like I said, with the music, I just felt like gave you some like emotion to it. It's like
it did.
And
this entire game did good with that. Like just like I mean, obviously like the graphics weren't there, or like even the capability to do good things.
Of course.
But they just put like the simple mechanics that they had in this game. They just put together so well.
Yep. And that was another one of those moments in this game. I've mentioned it before with like Marin and the scene with Marin on the beach and things like that really stick in your mind. Like when you come across something like that that's so far out from the rest of the game, and it's one of those Zelda moments. Of course, there's a ton of them that stick with you.
Well, I have played almost all the handhelds now. Yeah, I still rank this as my second favorite. So that shows you like a game 20 years ago, and there's like I think 7 or 8 handhelds.
Oh yeah,
something like that. But I mean, like the game 20 years ago, and I just played through them all recently, and I still rank this as like pretty high up there.
Yep. And man, those stupid bombers.
I love this. I love the bombers because of what they do to you.
Dude, even now that I've got a bow and a boomerang, these guys still just
I like how you go underwater right there, and it still gets you.
I know. As soon as I surface, he just nails it. So I think I got hit by about 5 bombers in that 2-screen sequence.
I remember when I was cutting this video, and I saw you dive. I go, I bet he gets hit.
Dude,
I bet he gets hit, and you got drilled.
It has just been physically impossible for me to avoid those.
It's like you got a bomb magnet on you.
I think I do.
I can't escape them.
I see the bomb and I go running after
it. It's so entertaining to just watch you. Like you don't try to dodge them. You're just like, forget it.
No, I mean, they've tormented me the entire game. So why change now that we're wrapping up part 23 of Link's Awakening?